And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers, off to a great start this season, currently in second.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Hunter. Evan Mobley is out there with Bol. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Jerome in at the point guard. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Henderson. Klingon is out there with Porzingis, and it's Bledsoe in at the 3 slot. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He does not require much space to get that jumper off. Donovan Mitchell working right now.
Shakur passes to Henderson. Here is Shakur. Covered by Mitchell. Elbow shot is on the way. Good on the shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the second. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Shakur. Mobley with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 5 now.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Shakur kicks to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Portland, here are your Blazers breakers in this crew.
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Shakur passes to Porzingis. That one drops for him.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA, and Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Now, here's Hunter. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Shakur. You see those numbers, you can't help but do a double take. Are you serious? I mean, he's averaging 35 points a game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so here's Cleveland. Portland making their last shot. Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Here's Mobley, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had 25 points last game. Here is Shakur. Henderson for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Pass to Jerome. Down low. Now Bol. His last outing, he had 8 points. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And he makes that one. 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Porzingis. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Evan Mobley.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got
Now a timeout called by Portland. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And stolen by Bull. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Klingon. Then it's Henderson. And it's Bledsoe in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
There's a good screen. Going inside. And Bull sends it back. Here's Jerome. Henderson defending. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Henderson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Shot from 16. The basket by Shakur. 6 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment to play the right way.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's not with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They wanted to add some more size, and they certainly did by picking up Jonas Valanciunas. And the hope is that the big man will be an easy fit and help keep this team fired up while also making them a stronger matchup for bigger teams.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. The tray nailed from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Bledsoe for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Over to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Portland.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's that time. We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stat team.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Portland, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
And when you look at Portland, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. He's been dominant over the last month, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble.
I think what Evan Mobley wants to do is win first and foremost. We know he's a defensive presence. His offensive game is starting to really develop. The future is bright.
Blacks checked in for Scoot Henderson. And he makes all 3.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here is Shakur. 4 on the shot clock. Over Bull. Porzingis kicks to Black. Pass to Middleton. Here is Shakur. Covered by Mitchell. Goes back up. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Here's Mitchell. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, you got to be kidding.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge. Of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And Shakur. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Okoro shot is off. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Portland. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. Shakur dishes to Middleton. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 8 points for Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Here's Jerome. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Porzingis finds Stewart. Here is Shakur. And again, it's Portland converted.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Pass to Hunter. Mobley looking it over. Bol a screen on Porzingis. Mobley misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bledsoe outside. The offensive rebound. Now, here's Stewart. He's tightly guarded. Misses the baby hook. The Cavaliers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Mobley against Porzingis. Over Mobley. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Pass to Jerome. Here's Bol from past the arc. Drains it from... beyond the arc. Bulls got 5 points now this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Shakur. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal
The Trailblazers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A different look now for Portland. Klingon comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Henderson subbed in for Black. Here's Jerome. Henderson defending, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Kispert's checked in for the Trailblazers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Pass to Bledsoe. Over Hunter. No good from Bledsoe. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort.
Here is Shakur. Henderson outside. Pass to Klingon. Here is Shakur. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Bledsoe makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Bull out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Mobley taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Bledsoe passes to Henderson. Shot on the wing. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Henderson with it. Now Bull defending.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jerome. For 3, Hunter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis passes to Henderson. Hits the 3-point bomb. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Doors, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Count the basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Who wants a teacher?
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Back to Mitchell to end the run. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Porzingis can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Henderson kicks to Bledsoe. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one drops.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Portland leading by 20. Here is Shakur. 21 points in the game. Over Mitchell. A shot by Shakur, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. And it's Mitchell missing. Portland's got 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Cleveland moving it around. And he jams it with authority.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Trailblazers leading by 18. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a time.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Mitchell. Defended by Middleton. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Black is out there with Kispert. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Bledsoe in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Mitchell outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Bledsoe's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bledsoe. Right side Porzingis. Over Wade. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Black the pass to Bledsoe. Lets a floater go. Here's Black, covered by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Gets it to go.